your girls Bebe, and I'm back again with another video. And today I'll be doing a foundation concealer review and wear test. And if you want to see me more, just follow me on all my social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, comment, like, and yeah, let's get into this little review and wear test. So Bperfect just dropped their new Chroma Cover Matte Foundation and Concealer, and I'm super excited to try it out because I really do like Bperfect. Bperfect, when it comes to their palettes, are amazing, and it's because I love Stacey Marie MUA, and she's amazing, and that's how I found out about Bperfect through her, because she's one of my favorite MUAs. So when I found out they were coming out with a foundation concealer, I was like, it's about to be lit. And like, the UK MUAs are on some next thing, and their foundation game is always lit to me, so I'm like, okay, I know they're gonna be giving. So I have a lot of high expectations for this product because I am a fan of the brand, especially their eyeshadows. So I'm hoping that their foundations and concealer is lit. First, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is super cute. It came in this really nice box, and you open it up and the foundation was sitting right here. So I actually think the box is so cute. And this is the bottle the foundation came in. Love it. It's a glass bottle, and it does have a pump. So actually, I'm always skeptical about having glass bottles, but because it comes with really nice packaging, I feel like if you were to travel with this, it would be good to save your bottle from being cracked or broken when you're traveling with it. So I got the shade W11, and it's a medium deep golden olive tone shade. Bperfect, on the day it launched, they gave you a website where you can find your perfect shade, because obviously people are buying this online and you have to figure out what our shade is. So this is the shade that I went with, and they said this would be good for me. I also looked at the girls who are wearing this shade. I'd be like, okay, they look like my skin tone. I feel like I can get away with this. So this foundation is matte. It comes in 36 shades, comes in 3 different undertones: cool, warm, and neutral. It is weightless, full cover, soft matte finish foundation, and has skin optimizing ingredients, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E. So I am going to pin my hair back, and we are going to try out this foundation. I did check on how to apply or anything special, and nothing special about application, just same old. And I'm just gonna go with same old. Pronounce the D, Zay. The D. okay, it's a little too early for this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my favorite buff brush, my NYX buff brush. Y'all know it's my baby. I've had this for I feel like I had this for 8 years. This is my favorite foundation brush. I don't know what I would do without it. I would probably be lost in the sauce without it. Probably. So I'm gonna go in with one pump. That's one pump. There we go. That's one pump right there. So I'm gonna go in with one pump on one side, and we'll compare it. So we're gonna see how much coverage this foundation really has. Okay, it's covering. It's covering. So I'll put one side on my face. The foundation's a little dark, just a little dark, but it's not, no worries. I'd rather look slightly dark than slightly lighter. But I think it looks pretty good though. It looks pretty good, I can't complain. Oh, I forgot to put on primer. Oh my god, I realized I forgot to put on primer. I forgot to put on primer, oh my god. It's fine. So this is without foundation, and this is with foundation. And honestly, I like the shade, to be honest. I think the shade really works out pretty well. It is a teensy bit darker than my face, but I feel like it does match my chest pretty well, so I'm not complaining. I know my neck is a little dark right here, then it's light, and then it's dark, and then it's light, but I'm not mad at it either way. But I think it's a pretty good color. And as well, the match, the coverage is super full. You don't see any of my marks that I had on my face. It's completely gone, and that's just one pump, and one pump obviously on one side of the face, but it's really nice. I like it. I do not feel it at all on my face right now. This side, I do not feel it at all, and I am impressed with the shade range and the texture of it right now. So I'm gonna do this side, and then we're gonna talk about the concealer. So this is the foundation on my face, and I really like how it looks like. It looks very natural. It's not too matte, to be honest. I feel like it has a nice matte, a natural matte finish. It's not casket matte, you're just flat. Because sometimes when you're too matte, I feel like you look flat, but I still feel like it has nice dimension to my face. face, like my high points still have a bit of a glow and stuff like that. So I do like this. And obviously I do have a little bit of like dry patches on my skin. I did moisturize my face, but my face is going through something right now and it's just extremely dry, especially being back in like Canada and the weather is like negatives, like it's cold, so my skin is kind of trying to get used to it again, this weather. But so far I do like the foundation, like it feels really, really nice. So now it's time to try out the concealer. So this is the Chroma concealer. It retails for $14.95. It comes in 20 shades and it's their first ever matte liquid concealer collection. It's light diffusing technology together with the concentrated pigment adds radiance, conceals imperfection and diminishes fine lines for a flawless complexion with a velvet finish. It corrects, conceals, brightens, and smooths complexion. So I got the shade W8, and what does it say about W8? What kind of undertone? It's a deep olive with golden undertones. So similar to the same undertones for my foundation, I wanted to make sure that I at least have the same undertones for the concealer and the foundation. So this is the applicator. It comes in the doe foot. This is the applicator that it comes in. And I'm going to apply it to one eye first. So far the concealer seems pretty lightweight, like very, very liquidy, like very liquidy. And I feel like not a lot of product comes on the doe foot, to be honest. I feel like there's not a lot of product going on it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but, and it's very sheer, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be more like fuller coverage. I thought it was gonna be a lot more fuller coverage. So I do wish it was a little bit brighter, to be honest. I wish it was like a teensy bit lighter. But I'm also like I'm like layering the concealer because I feel like when I'm applying it, like, I don't know if you can see, like when I like swish it, it kind of like shears out a little bit where you can see like my skin underneath. So this seems like a very like, I wouldn't really say this is a full coverage concealer, to be honest. It's giving me NARS creamy concealer vibes, radiant concealer vibes. This was kind of giving me right now. And I like a full like coverage concealer. That's just me. But yeah, like it's very sheer. Like it's not as full coverage. Like I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can probably see what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all can see it, but like it's streaky. Like it's streaky and you can kind of see like my foundation under it. So I'm not really getting like full coverage vibes from this concealer. So I'm gonna like let this concealer sit and like marinate a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend it out and I'll let you know like how I feel about it. So I'm gonna let it like bake a little bit, let it marinate, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's been like about a minute and I really feel like the concealer like set into my foundation, so I'm just gonna blend it out. So since this concealer is a matte finish, you don't want it to sit on your foundation too much or it's gonna be difficult to blend. But having it like sit on my foundation for like 1 minute and then blending it out, I love the finish. Like look at my under eyes. Like this is with the concealer, this is without the concealer. Like my under eyes look like they look blurred, like they look velvety, like they look soft. Like, do y'all see this? Like, do y'all see how flawless my under eye is? Like this side of my face looks flawless. Like it looks perfect. Like my face looks perfect compared to this side. Like this side is not, this side is still giving, but this side with the concealer, like I don't know if y'all can see, like it literally like blurred under my eyes, made it soft, like gave me like a nice light dimensions, not too bright. Even though I love a little bit of a bright under eye, but it's giving. Because at first I was skeptical. First I was skeptical because I'm like, why is it streaky? But the key thing, y'all, let it sit into the foundation, let it marinate. And I think you're gonna get this flawless finish. So I'm gonna do it on the other side. I'm just gonna dip it one time and I wanna see how much it actually covers. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm using the other side now. It doesn't really cover that much. Like it's like a very thin layer. I'm not a big fan of the amount of product it picks up. It also, like, once again, it reminds me of like NARS creamy concealer, radiant creamy concealer, where you have to keep on dipping just to get the product out. So I'm not a big fan. Like I don't know why it does that. Like I get a lot of product around the rim. Like there's like a lot of product around the rim, and I don't know why it does that. Like every time I pull it out, I just see like a gunk of like product like right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, like a gunk of product right there. It's like it scrapes the product off, and I don't know why it does that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm like, give me a whole bunch, give me a big glob right away. And a good concealer does is the Fenty concealer. The Fenty concealer, like, you get a lot off of like one dip. So this is my face with the concealer foundation, and honestly, I think it looks pretty good. I do not feel anything on my face. I love the fact it doesn't emphasize my texture. I know for me, I have dry skin, and sometimes like my texture and like matte foundation is like sometimes it does not work well together because it will emphasize my texture. But I love the fact that like my skin looks very soft. It does look velvety, it looks matte, but it doesn't look like drying or anything like that. And it's not this exaggerating my texture, so I do enjoy that a lot. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so y'all can really see what we're working with over here. The concealer and foundation on it. Obviously I'm getting a little bit of creases here, but I didn't set my face at all. My face is not set, y'all. Everything is still fresh. No powder, no nothing. Just the concealer and the foundation in its like natural state, okay? But I love the fact that it's not really emphasizing my textures at all right now. And it just looks very smooth and buttery. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, it's looking cute. I saw a little bit of dryness under my nose. No, I don't even have any dryness under my nose right now. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Hey babes, so I finished off my makeup. I love the way I look, especially with this wig. Putting this wig on, I'm like, oh my god, I really want to do something really fun, like a half blonde and half like ginger brown, and like do something really cool with my makeup. So I'm gonna do something like that later on today. But anyways, I'm like rambling off a lot. So right now it's 3:45 and I have a lot of things to do around the house today. I want to finish my greenery panel that I gotta do that today. I want to start going through my makeup collection. I'm going to give away some makeup, what makeup I'm going to be giving away, what makeup I'm going to be keeping, and that way I have my space kind of cleared out so I can start really like revamping my room. But so far I like the foundation. My face does feel a little bit dry, but like I said, I'm going through a very dry spell right now because of the weather, and then I upped my retinol, so my face is a lot drier than it is normally. But so far I like the foundation. I do not feel on my face. I love the finish and everything like that. It just like, I feel like I look flawless, and it just really matches my skin tone beautifully. Like it's really, really nice. So enough chit chatting. I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Hey babe, so it is 12:24 a.m. so pretty much like 12:30 a.m. So I've had my makeup on since 3:45 p.m. today, and I did a lot of stuff. I finished my green wall. No, I'm not sure if y'all can see my grass wall. I finished it. What else I did? I cleaned up my beauty room. I filmed some videos and stuff like that. I filmed a tutorial. I cleaned up. I did someone's makeup. So I was pretty busy today. So I just want to talk about my final thoughts about this foundation. Like I said, I am dry skin, and recently I've been extremely dry skin because of the weather. But I just wanted to show you guys like certain things with this foundation that I've noticed throughout the day. So one of the things I noticed that this foundation, it does feel lightweight. I don't feel it on my face, which I love. It is full coverage, which is amazing. I didn't get much transfer. However, because I am dry skin, I noticed that it did cling to the dry patches on my face. Like I said, I did moisturize my face and everything today, and like I said, my skin has been more dry than normal. But I wanted to zoom in so you guys can see like what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all notice, I have like a dry patch like right here, and the foundation is like clinging on to the dry patch. I'm not sure it's because I put powder on my face, but I even put a setting spray, like a dewy setting spray on my face, and it's still clinging to the dry patches. Even around my nose, a little bit of dry patch. Even like right here, it looks a little bit of scaliness because my skin is so dry, and obviously I do have to exfoliate. Even like a little bit of clinginess like right here as well. I didn't get much creases, just a slight little bit of laugh line creases, nothing too much. My under eyes, it looks pretty smooth. Like I didn't get any crazy creasage. Ignore my like mess up with my mascara, but I didn't get like the creasing, barely any creasing to be honest. So this is actually a really good concealer. This is how my skin looks like so far. My mom, when she saw me, she's like, why do you look so much darker? I guess because the foundation is a lot darker, but it matches my body. But at the same time, she said you look a lot darker because, like I said, my face is a lot lighter than my body, but it matches me, but it just looks a lot darker because my face is on the lighter side. But just to wrap up this video quickly, I really do like this foundation. I think the foundation's great. I feel like this foundation will be really great for me once the dry, cold winter is like gone, and you know, I obviously exfoliate and properly hydrate my face. It's just that I'm on an acne regime right now, and it dries, the retinol dries my face out like crazy. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like I just have to really prep my skin. So if you're a dry skin, really prep your skin like A1 for this foundation to work for you. Like I said, I don't have problems of like it coming off, but like I said, I did experience some flakiness and things like that. So I know that my skincare, my skin prep has to be A1 in order for me to be wearing matte foundations. And I've worn matte foundations in the past, but like I said, my skin's just going through a dry spell. But other than that, I love the coverage. I definitely, at first I'm not a big fan of the concealer, but the concealer really did its thing, to be honest. It's like a dupe of NARS creamy concealer, but I actually like it a little bit better than the NARS one. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Just a little bit. But yeah, that is the end. Also, I didn't experience no oxidizing with this foundation or anything like that. But yeah, so this is the end of my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to try out this foundation and concealer. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow me on all my social media networks, and I'll be posting more frequently since your girl is finally back in her hometown. Anyways, babes, it was nice talking to y'all, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!